Okay, magandang gabi po mga ka-wisdom, and nandito po tayo sa ating Wisdom Hour ngayong alas 7 ng Sunday evening. Ayan, kumusta po kayo? Saan man po kayo naroroon? I hope na okay po kayo, and let me know if clear po na naririnig ang aking tinig dun sa inyong mga tahanan. By the way, my name is Sir J. Lord, and you can call me Teacher Best. I'm a motivator, leader, coach, teacher, friend, kuya, and a fellow learner. And I'm a disciple of Dr. John Maxwell, a graduate of Million Leaders Mandate from Equip. Kaya ang aking karamihan sa mga principles sa ginagamit dito sa lesson na to ay credited kay Dr. John Maxwell as part of Million Leaders Mandate Notebook number 3. Yan, okay. Mga wisdom mula kay Teacher Best was made to help you grow and become a kind of person reaching the highest potential through the wisdom God gave us. And we aim to raise an army of leaders who are responsible and godly, equipped to lead in schools, offices, business, charity groups, and even the corporate. And we are on our 37th premiere, and our videos are really performing well. And we are able to reach Filipinos here and outside the Philippines through this mentorship program. Kaya ngayong gabing ito, mag-engage po tayo sa ating comment box, and let us spread the word by sharing this episode of our Wisdom Hour. And meron na po tayong 165 plus subscribers sa YouTube and 989 followers in Facebook. Kaya naman, sige nga, tingnan natin kung sino ang ating mga bisita ngayong gabing ito. Ang mga viewers natin would like to appreciate Mamayrel Nicor, good evening, Teacher Bess. Ayan, kasama din po natin si Ate Alona Natividad Diche. Hello po, magandang gabi po, and hello po from Cainta. Kasama din natin syempre heart ang aking wifey na si Joanne Casalia. And nanonood din po sa Mindoro ang aking nanay, si Nanay Nila Casalia. Sa Binyan, ang aking mga kapatid na si Jeremy at si Vance. At sa Canada, ayan ang aking ninang Agring na laging nakasubaybay dito sa ating Wisdom Channel. And ngayong gabing ito, ano nga ba ang ating topic for the day? Ayan, ang topic or episode natin for tonight will be the 5 levels of leadership 4. Ayan, pang-apat na nating serye dito sa ating 5 levels of leadership. And ngayong gabing ito talaga naman na another area of learning na naman po tayo with our levels of leadership. A look at why people follow their leaders. So, minsan natatanong niyo po ba sa inyong sarili, bakit ba maraming sumusunod sa isang sikat na leader na nakikilala niyo po, whether they are on a social media, whether they are on the television, bakit nga ba siya sinusundan ng maraming tao? Well, there are variety of reasons. And as leaders increases their influence with people, they expand the reasons for others to follow them. Okay, paano ba natin na ine-expand yung mga reasons na yun? At yun nga po yung ating goal ngayong araw na to, na talagang ating mapag-aralan at mas malaliman nating matingnan ang mga reasons bakit sumusunod ang mga followers sa isang leader. The leader's effectiveness must increase with time if he is going to attract new people as well as retain present followers. And the goal of this session is to help you understand what level you're on with your people and understand how to deepen your influences. So ngayong gabing ito, kung ready na po tayo, balikan muna ulit natin yung ating 5 levels of leadership. And una nga po dito yung ating position. Position level, kapag sinabi natin position level, sinusundan ka. Okay, tingnan natin ha. Isa-isahin natin itong 5 levels of leadership. Doon sa ating levels of leadership, level 1, position is where people follow you because they have to. Sinusundan ka sa iyong paglilid kasi nga wala silang choice. Kailangan nilang sumunod sa iyo kasi ikaw yung boss. Kasi meron kang titulo. Nagdalubhasa ka doon sa area of expertise na yon at kaya nga ikaw ay nasa posisyon. But reminder, ito lagi ang ating ipinapaalala. Some leaders are not in the position and yet influencing their followers. So hindi po laging ang susi ay posisyon para magkaroon tayo ng influence sa mga tao na talagang gusto po natin na magkaroon ng impact yung ating leadership. Okay, even at our own positions, we can create influences. And pag position level, ito po yung lowest. Okay, ito yung lowest level of influence for a leader. Sabi ko po noong mga nakaraang linggo, kapag position level, sinusunod ka because naka-time in sa bandi clock. Pag nag-out yan ng 5 o'clock ng hapon, pag nag-out na po sa duty, hindi na po effective yung influence na position level. That's why kailangan natin mag-expand ng ating leadership style. Ayan, leadership level. At dito na nga tayo pumapasok sa pangalawa. It's a permission level wherein people follow you because they want to. Kanina, they have to. Ngayon, they want to. Gusto na nila. Influence at this level extend beyond your stated authority because you have connected with people relationally. Ika nga, you have created an extra mile. Nakapag-extend tayo ng another mile of relationship sa kanila. Kaya naman, kahit this oras na ng gabi, yung mga empleyado mo, kung meron kang relationship sa kanila, they are still with you and willing silang sumama, willing silang tumulong sa anuman na sitwasyon na meron ka at that moment. Okay, you have communicated trust and credibility at this level and they now choose to follow you out of devotion rather than duty. So nag-step out na sila dun sa duty. Now they are following you because of their devotions, because of the relationship or rapport na na-extend mo po sa kanila. Magandang gabi, Inay. Ayan. Ayan, nakita natin. Okay, and sa third one is the production level. Okay, ano naman tong production level? That people follow because of what you have done for the organization or kung halimbawa naman sa church. Okay, so sa production level, ito yung pinag-aralan natin last week and gusto ng mga tao kasi resulta eh. So kapag nakapag-establish ka na ng relationship pero walang result, eventually nade-demotivate din yung mga tao but they starting to get motivated to do the goals that you have set forth kapag nakakakita na sila ng result. At ito nga yung production level. This is where we are really being followed because of what we have done. At this level, they not only enjoy the relationship with the leader, but they enjoy the result he or she has produced. There is fruit in the organization or even the church and fulfillment in the people who participated in the journey. Kaya kumbaga, nandito yung satisfaction, nandito yung feeling na talagang, wow, eto yung leader na gusto kong sundan. They love to be a part of the team that wins. And this describes leadership at this level. Yung production level. Magandang gabi, Ma'am Nelda Marcaida. Okay. So ngayon, we are on our fourth level of leadership. At dito sa ating fourth level of leadership, pinag-uusapan na natin yung people development. Ayan. Paki-type nga po natin sa ating comment box, people development. Ayan, ito yung ating ikaapat na level and we're dito sa ating ikaapat, ito yung tinatawag nating reproduction stage. Okay, bakit ko tinawag na reproduction stage ito? At this level, a leader gains a new level of authority. Bakit siya nagkaroon ng new level of authority? Because he has personally impacted the lives of his team. Okay, pour out niya ang kanyang sarili dun sa mga tao. The leader has poured his life into others. He has not only been a minister but a mentor to others. Kaya naman at this level, talagang sasabihin mo, grabe, eto talaga yung tama yung pinili ko. Wala akong regret sa pagpili ko ng aking leader because nagbago ang buhay ko dahil sa kanya. Ayan. He has developed the potential of key people. In this level, a leader reproduces his life and therefore multiplication occurs. So kapag ka nandito tayo sa people development, it is where we are reproducing ourselves. So nagdo-duplicate na tayo ng ating sarili. Nagkakaroon na tayo ng mga leaders on our team. We're able to raise up leaders sa loob ng ating organization. And in order for us to really understand this, kagaya ng ginagawa natin ng mga nakaraang linggo, meron tayong mga people, meron tayong mga faces ngayong gabing ito na titingnan natin kung paano nila ginamit yung kanilang people development skills or levels sa kanilang leadership. And ngayon, ang bida ay si Paul. Ayan. Sabi ng 2 Timothy 2:2 at isa ito sa mga favorite kong verse. Okay. Sabi po dito, and the things that you have heard from me among the witnesses, commit this to faithful men who will be able to teach others also. Okay, so sinabi niya dito, ang mga natutunan ko, ang mga natutunan niyo sa akin, ituro niyo rin sa iba. So this is the duplication process. Well, Paul referred to Timothy as his true son in faith, diba? Alala natin, bilang isang magaling na head or isang magaling na leader ng church noon, si Paul, ay kanyang ni-raise up si Timothy. Sino ba si Timothy? Is a young man. Young people siya. At tinuring niya siyang true son in faith. Timothy was feeling inadequate for the task of pastoring the church in Ephesus that time. Dahil kabataan nga siya. And laging sinasabi ni Paul, okay, do not let others look down sa iyo na parang bata ka para sundin. Paul mentored him face-to-face as well as by letter to encourage him as an emerging leader. And not only Paul was able to raise Timothy, he was able to raise Titus also. Titus was another leader in whom Paul saw potential. He gave Titus tough church assignments to stretch him. Ayan, so naging mentor siya sa young people, naging mentor din siya sa mga seasoned leader. And kagaya ni Titus, talagang ang mga assignment na binigay sa kanya, mga tough assignment, talagang mga higher level ng leadership na mga assignment. And dito talagang na-stretch si Titus. Okay, sino pa ang mga na-raise up ni Paul? He was able to raise up Priscilla and Aquila. They were also mentored by Paul as they launched a church in Asia. Others were Luke, Silas, Onesimus, Philemon, and Paul multiplied the church because he led leaders, not merely followers. Imaginein mo yon, napakagaling niyang church planter, napakagaling niyang church leader because he was able to raise up people from his organization. Kaya nga, kung tayo sa church-based tayo, and we are really praying for leaders, don't pray to God to send leaders, but pray to God to raise among you leaders. Bakit? Kasi kapag nag-raise ka ng leader sa iyong organization, yung loyalty ng tao na yun nasa iyo. Kasi ikaw yung tiningnan niya, ikaw yung nag-mold sa kanya, ikaw yung nag-develop sa kanya. He operated at level 4 with many people, but it did not stop there. Paul exhorted his young disciples to be leaders who multiplied. Kaya nga nakarating sa ating time, imagine mo 2,000 years ago, and it was able to expand and grow at nakilala natin yung gospel because of Paul. Ayan, ano ba ang mga strategy to promote explosive growth ni Paul? Well, number 1, he attract and select sharp potential leaders. Okay, eto na. Whether you are in the church, whether you are in a secular setup, have a sharp eye for potential leaders. Alam mo, medyo mahirap hanapin itong mga potential leaders, but when you found one, ingatan mo sila. They are like pearls in the sea na hindi natin itatapon ulit sa dagat or else mahihirapan na naman tayong maghanap. We need to attract potential leaders. We need to select potential leaders. Not only attracting and selecting, but mentor and develop them as an emerging leader. Paano natin sila mini-mentor? There are two ways. Okay, yung tinatawag nating teaching and training. Okay, pag teaching, this is the formal way of developing them as a leader. Tinuturuan mo sila, mini-mentor mo sila in teaching the ethics, teaching the theories that they need to follow. And then pagka naman po training, we are developing the characters of these people. Ayan. Give them assignments to prove their potentials. Okay, kasi pag hindi natin sila in-empower, ang mangyayari, magrarat sila. Okay, mabubulok sila kasi they are potential and yet not given an opportunity. What will happen? Hindi sila mag-grow. Okay, letter D. Release them to serve and reproduce other leaders. Alam mo, only the secure leader will be able to delegate tasks. Only the secure leaders can empower people. Kasi yung mga insecure na mga leaders, they are not able to empower people because they are insecure that they might be overthrown or they might become mawawala sila, maaalis sila, mapapalitan sila. Pero kapag secure leader ka, naniniwala ako that you are indispensable. When you become dispensable, then you will become indispensable. And para masuportahan natin itong ating people development level, ano nga ba ang underlying law na makakapagbigay sa atin ng liwanag para mas maintindihan natin ito? This is the law of explosive growth. Ano ba itong law of explosive growth? Sabi po dito, to add growth, lead followers. To multiply, lead leaders. Ang ganda, no? The law of explosive growth says that to add growth, magdagdag ka ng followers, nagdadagdag ka lang ng tao sa organization mo. But, in order for you to multiply, lead leaders. That's why, yung life's mission statement ni Teacher Best, ano po yung life's mission statement ko na nakalagay sa aking Facebook? To be the teacher of teachers and leader of leaders until my last breath. Bakit? Bakit yun yung aking life's mission statement? Because when we are leader of leaders and teacher of teachers, we're able to multiply people in our advocacies. Kaya kung gusto mo talagang mag-grow yung organization mo, it is important that you know how to empower people. And ano nga ba ang mga underlying principle of this explosive growth? Sabi po ni John Schnatter. Okay, sino ba si John Schnatter? Siya po ay taga Papa John's. Ayan. So mga mahilig dyan sa mga Papa John's. Ano sinabi niya? Sabi po niya ito, it is my job to build the people who are going to build the company. Ulitin ko ulit, ang ganda, no? It is my job to build the people who are going to build the company. So ito dapat ang ating trabahuhin. Ang trabahuhin natin ay hanapin ang mga tao na magbibuild ng ating company. Okay, effective leaders focus their attention on developing leaders so that they can take the company to the next level. Kasi pag hindi tayo nag-raise up ng leaders sa ating organization, pag hindi tayo nag-empower ng mga leaders sa ating organization, stagnant ang growth. Because the key to growth is leadership. Number 3, any leader who practices the law of explosive growth makes the shift from the followers math to leaders math. Okay. So sabi ko kanina, pag followers math, you add people in your organization. Pag leaders math, you multiply people in your organization. So to add growth, lead followers. But to multiply growth, lead leaders. That's the law of explosive growth. To go to the highest level, you have to develop leaders of leaders. The better the leader you develop, the greater the quality and quantity of followers you're able to raise up in your organization. Kaya nga, mas maganda na talagang ang ating hinuhubog ay mga leaders dahil nandun talaga ang promising growth ng ating organization. Bakit? Because becoming a leader who develop leaders requires an entirely different focus and attitude from those who are developing only followers. Kasi pagka nagde-develop ka ng leaders, medyo you are coming out from your comfort zone. Okay, medyo nagli-live out tayo of the box. We are thinking out of the box because we are leading the leaders. Okay, ano ba ang difference kapag nagli-lead tayo ng leaders from those who are leading or developing followers? Okay, eto ang mga halimbawa ng mga leaders na nagde-develop ng followers. Okay, ang mga leaders na nagde-develop ng followers, they are need to be needed. Lagi silang para baby visit kapag ka merong kailangan, hindi mabubuhay ang iyong mga member nang hindi mo sila sinusubuan. So spoon feeding kapag ka leaders who develop followers, you focus on the weakness. Okay, kailangan ko siyang palakasin sa kanyang kahinaan. Alam mo kapag ka nagli-lead ka ng leaders, ito yung difference. Okay, kapag nagli-lead ka ng leaders, you want to be succeeded. Ready ka, excited ka na malagpasan nila ang iyong status. Excited ka na maging matagumpay sila. And instead of focusing on the weakness, kapag nagde-develop ng followers, when you are developing leaders, you are focusing on the strength. Okay. Again, yung mga nagde-develop ng mga followers, they develop the bottom 20%. Okay, kumbaga ang inaalagaan mo at iyong binabantayang maigi yung mga pinaka 20 bottom ng iyong organization. Pero kapag nagli-lead ka ng mga leaders, you are developing the top 20%. Yun yung malaking difference. So pag follower, bottom 20 ang tinututukan o yung weakest link. Pagka naman nagde-develop ka ng leader, top 20% naman yung mga leaders na ating tinututukan. Okay. When you are developing followers, you treat the people with the same for fairness. Okay. So sasabihin mo, ay pantay-pantay ang aking pagmamahal sa inyong lahat. Parang pagmamagulang. I'm just multiplying my attention, equal attention and fairness to all of you. Okay, pero kapag ka nagde-develop ka ng leaders, you treat your leader as individuals for impact. Okay, anong ibig sabihin nun? Natural merong pagkakaiba ng tingin ka. Yung mga potential leaders, ipang treatment mo dun sa mga followers lang. Bakit? Kasi they are the builders in your organization. Okay. Kapag ikaw ay leader who develop followers, you hoard power. Ayaw mo mag-delegate, ayaw mo mag-empower. But when you are leading leaders, you give power away. Ang laki ng difference, nag-e-empower ka ng mga tao. Kapag ikaw ay leaders who develop followers, you spend time with others. But when you are developing leaders, you invest time in others. Anong difference nun? Yung kanina, spending time, yung kanina, investing time. Bakit ka nag-i-invest time? Because these are potential leaders. Kapag po tayo ay nagde-develop ng followers, we grow by addition. And kapag nagde-develop tayo ng leaders, we grow by multiplication. When we are developing followers, we impact only people that we are able to touch. Pagka naman tayo nagde-develop ng leaders, we impact people far beyond to their own reach. Grabe, ang laki ng difference kapag tayo ay nagiging leader of leaders. Kaya kailangan, in order for us to experience this law of explosive growth, kailangan tayo ay leader of leaders. Developing leaders is difficult because potential leaders are harder to find and attract. Mahirap po talaga, aminin ko po sa inyo, para makapag-raise up ng isang Timothy or isang tao na talagang i-develop mo for leadership, it is harder to find and it is harder to attract. Bakit? They are also harder to hold on to once you find them because unlike followers, they are energetic and entrepreneurial and they tend to want to go their own way. Ayan. Yung mga free-spirited na mga tao, sino dito gusto yung mga tao handle yung mga may sariling estilo, may sariling strategy, yung medyo matigas ang ulo. Bakit yung matitigas ang ulo? Because they are potential leaders. They have their own strategy and they are so energetic and meron silang entrepreneurial mindset. Kaya nga kung pagtsatsagaan mo itong mga tao na to, potential leader to. Alin ba ang gusto mo? Yung dedeng-dede sa'yo? Yung ano ba yung pabebeng-pabebe? O yung mahirap talian? Totoo, no? Sa totoo lang, yung mga leaders na merong potential to become leaders talaga sa ating organization, medyo mahirap silang talian. Bakit sila mahirap talian? Kasi po, in the future, magbibuild din siya ng panibagong grupo. Pero kapag ka napasunod mo itong mga mahirap pasunurin na ito, nako, ang loyalty niya nasa iyo. Developing leaders is also hard work and it takes time, energy, and even resources. So, given na po yun, alam na po natin, marami po talaga tayong isasaalang-alang at isasacrifice in order for us to lead really yung mga leaders sa ating organization. Okay, you will go to the highest level only if you begin developing leaders instead of followers. Tandaan nyo po yan, kapag nagre-raise up kayo ng mga leaders, nag-elevate kayo ng position. Leaders who develop leaders experience an incredible multiplication effect in the organization. They can achieve in no other way, not by increasing resources, reducing costs, increasing profit margins, analyzing system, implementing quality management procedure, or even doing anything else. Hindi nito matatapatan kapag nagmumultiply ka ng leaders. Kasi pag nagmumultiply ka ng leaders, lahat po ng other strategies na alam nyo po will only follow. The only way to experience an explosive level of growth is to do the math. The leader's math. Ano po yung leader's math na yun? Multiplication. Okay. That's the incredible power of the law of explosive growth. Ang ganda, no? Sobra po bang marami tayong natutunan ngayong gabing ito? Ano po ba ang ating action plan? Ito po yung mga action plan natin na develop a professional growth plan which includes strategies that multiply your growth in your organization. So, mag-strategize na po tayo. Pag-isipan natin mabuti ngayong gabing ito bago bukas ang Lunes sa simula ng panibagong linggo. Pag-isipan mo mabuti, ano pa bang mga areas of growth ang kailangan kong daanan para maging isa akong leader of leader? Ayan. Kasi hindi dapat tayo tumigil sa pag-aaral eh. Aral tayo ng aral. Kailangan nating tuklasin ano pa mga bagay na kulang sa atin. Kasi kapag nagre-raise up na tayo ng mga leader sa ating organization, kung konti ang alam mo, mapapag-iwanan ka ng mga followers mo talaga. Okay, letter B, create leadership development program in your organization. The focus should be leaders and not followers. So, aside dun sa personal growth plan mo, kailangan meron ka ring organizational growth plan or leadership development program sa iyong organization na ang focus ay para sa mga leader, hindi lang para sa mga follower. Kasi pag puro po followers, binibaby po natin sila. Kailangan po natin silang pakawalan kagaya ng agila kapag nakikita niya na nabubuo na ang mga pakpak at kailangan ng palakasin ng mga pakpak ng mga maliliit na mga agila, pinapakawalan na niya sa hangin para matuto ng lumipad. List what you do on a daily basis to lead leaders. So, para mas mabantayan natin yung growth plan na ito, kailangan i-journal mo ito para makita mo yung growth plan ng mga tao sa loob ng inyong organization. Ayan po yung people development na ating tinalakay ngayong araw na to. Again, ang ating pong topic ay levels of leadership and ngayon, Teacher Bess, ano po ba ang susunod? Nako, ang next episode natin, fifth episode na po tayo ng 5 levels of leadership at pag-uusapan natin yung ikalima. Okay, ano ba yung ikalima sa ating levels of leadership? And don't forget to subscribe yung ating YouTube channel and Facebook channel ng mga Wisdom Channel. And so, ngayong gabing ito, I know marami po tayong natutunan and I know talaga na we are able to develop our team. Okay, kailangan ready ka nang gawin ang iyong team at palakihin ang iyong team for the sake of that noble purpose na gusto mong mangyari sa iyong organization. So, magandang gabi sa ating lahat. Good night, and thank you very much for watching itong ating Wisdom Hour. Alam niyo po, invite niyo po ang team niyo dito dahil 30 minutes lang ang ating pinag-uusapan, pero malamang malaman ang dami po talagang matututunan tungkol sa leadership. So, again, this is Sir J. Lord and this is Teacher Best, and you are in our Wisdom Channel, Wisdom Hour, ngayong Sunday ng gabi, alas 7 ng gabi. See you po sa susunod na pagkikita natin next Sunday, 7 p.m. Bye everyone! Good night!